Hello everybody, welcome back to my Learn Sketch channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a scratch book. So over here we're going to click create, and then as you can see we're on a new project. So we're going to create a new sprite, and we are going to name this book. Now we have to make a square. We don't have to do fill unless you really want to, but I'm going to be doing a white fill. And I'm going to be drawing a tiny box like this. So that's going to be our book. I'm just going to adjust this a bit. There. Now we can draw a square in the middle. So that can be like a different color. I'm going to do pink. That. And then we can draw like the separator. Now we can like write something. You can write whatever you want. Blah, 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 something. Or Scratch Cat did something. Scratch Cat did something. So after we write our text, we get to put our picture. So we're going to be putting a box under it, and then we're going to be putting the picture. So that is our box, but we need to do the fill. So we need to remove the fill, and then we have to do an outline. So I'm gonna make the outline 10. So I'll be able to put the Scratch Cat inside of the box. Now I'm going to search for the Scratch Cat sprite. And as you can see, that is the one I'm looking for. Let's wait for it to pop up. I think it's popping up. There. Now we go to the mouse and we can group this all together so we won't have to worry about anything. Then we can copy it and paste it. Now we're going to be needing the same sprite, but we're going to be making a new sprite so that when we press that, it's going to actually come like in an animation form. So what I'm going to do is I am going to duplicate this so I can copy and paste it also. So now that we have that pasted, we can remove these stuff and we're left with the Scratch Cat thing. So again, we're going to group this together. Then we're going to be making this a whole new sprite. So we can copy this whole thing and then go to a new sprite, then paste it. Okay, now we have our sprite, but we need to add a background. So if they press at place, then it's not gonna do any animation. So we have to add a background. Now now as you can see, it will be right up on top of this book. So now what do we do is now let's start with the code. So let's go to this sprite and we can do a when green flag clicked. Then we can put these in the positions that they are right now. And so we can do the same thing with the other sprite. It's in the same place, I guess. You can move the spot if you want it to be in a different place. But you have to make sure this goes right over the cat that's over the book. Right, so otherwise it won't animate. So then we can do a when this sprite clicks. So when we're going to click this, something is going to happen. So as you can see, the green flag just did something. So it's like there. So when this sprite is clicked, then we can broadcast a message, which I'm going to be renaming it. I'm going to name it, how about cat animated? So then if this happens, then the broadcast message will happen. So we can do the same thing for the book so that that hides and then the animation happens. So when I receive this, then we can hide it. But first, when the green flag is clicked, we have to show it. Otherwise, it'll be hidden for the whole project. Now we have to go to the book and do the same thing. Another broadcast message, cat animated, and there. Now, let's try it. So we press this and it stops showing. Now we can get our cat in a different sprite and we can make it walk. So we're going to be changing the size. If you want, you can change the size, but you don't have to. So I'm going to be putting the scratch cat right here. And when the green flag is clicked, we are going to make this hide and put it in this position because we don't want this to show when the book scene is happening. But when the cat animated, when the book hides, then the cat shows up. And we can switch the costume to cat A. So it will stay the same costume. It won't be like this, something different. But once we get here, now we can do forever loop. And we can make the cat like it's walking. So it's like moving its costumes. So next costume, let's see. Okay, that's going way too fast. We need a wait 1 second block. Or we can change the seconds if you want, but now it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna change it to 0.4 seconds. Now it's gonna be walking. So I'm going to be making this repeat a few times, and then I'm going to be making the size a little smaller. So I'm going to make the size 100 in the green flag clicked block. So I can change the size to 200. And when I change it to 100, as you can see, the size goes down. So once this happens, then we can do the wait 1 seconds. Oh, don't put it in. Okay. And then we can move this cat. We can make it go here. And now it can start moving steps. So I'm going to do this 20 times, and if it goes off the edge, it will go back. So I'm going to just repeat this step 5 times. And then this will be 20 times. So we will go to this position, then this will happen. Again, the wait seconds block so it doesn't go too fast. Don't want it to go too fast. So now, as you can see, it's going. But we also can make it move the costumes. So again, I'm gonna make another broadcast message, and this time I'm just gonna leave it as cat moves. So that means it's gonna move. So I'm going to change the broadcast message to cat moves. We are going to be doing 2 of these because we're going to be doing 1 for the costume and 1 for the movements. So this is the movements and this is the costumes. So now forever, 20 times. So we're gonna do this 20 times as well. We can do 21 just to make sure. We are going to keep on switching the costumes. There, now let's check out our animation in full screen. You can add some music if you want. You can add anything. It's like a scratch story or something. So this is how it's going to be. So Scratch Cat did something, and then you can click on this. And then as you can see, Scratch Cat is moving. And now He's on the bottom and he's moving on the floor. So this is a very simple animation. If you'd like, you can try it, and like I did over here. So anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!